Tonight, fireworks. Flags and a federal budget that somehow caught fire before the sparklers did. The nation gathers to celebrate 250 years of independence. And somewhere between the hot dogs and the anthem, a few uncomfortable questions got left on the grill. Let's start at the top. The commander in brick addressed the nation this morning from a podium so shiny you could see the debt ceiling reflected in it. He praised the troops, praised the economy, praised himself twice for good measure, and reminded everyone that freedom isn't free. It's actually quite expensive, and the invoice is still being processed. Meanwhile, the senior brick robes of the judiciary spent the week quietly deciding who gets to say what to whom. Particularly at the Pentagon briefing room, where reporters have apparently been reclassified as a security risk somewhere between unauthorized personnel and guy who asked the follow-up question. Freedom of the press, it turns out, come with an asterisk, and that asterisk is currently in litigation. Over at the Foreign Ministry Spokesbrick's podium, things were a little frostier. Diplomats from both sides met behind closed doors in Doha this week. And by met, we mean they sat in the same building and argued about who moved whose chair first. The Supreme Brick Leader's office released a statement calling the talks constructive, which in diplomatic language translates roughly to nobody left in an ambulance. Back home, the brick anchor desk has been covering the birthday bash of the century. The Great American State Fair now stretching across all 50 states with funnel cakes, monster trucks, and a surprising number of vendors selling flags that were itself a bit ironic. Manufactured overseas, attendance is projected to break records. Mostly because admission is technically mandatory in 3 states, according to a footnote nobody read. And in a segment we're calling Meanwhile, at the actual Pentagon, military leadership shuffled yet again this week, with officials citing restructuring and everyone else citing please stop restructuring. We can't keep the org chart updated. One senior official, when asked about troop deployments near the Strait, responded with 11 words and a facial expression that will haunt cable news for weeks. Now, before you think this is just an American story, let's be fair. Dual skepticism means dual coverage. State media abroad ran their own July 4th package tonight, calling the holiday a celebration of contradictions, which frankly is the most accurate headline written by anyone this week. They're not wrong. A nation founded on liberty currently debating who's allowed to film a press conferences. At minimum, a plot twist wrong-legging. Out on the streets, actual citizens, the ones without podiums, spent the day doing normal July 4th things, grilling, arguing about grilling technique, setting off fireworks that may or may not have been legal in their state, and mostly just trying to enjoy a day off. Polling suggests most people care less about the geopolitical chess match and more about whether the ribs are done. We check the ribs were, in most cases, not done. So here's where we land tonight, 250 years in, and the fireworks are still the easiest part of the show. Everything else, the press restrictions, the Doha standoff, the Pentagon reshuffle, the fair with the mandatory attendance footnote, that's the part that doesn't explode in pretty colors. That's the part that just sits there unresolved, waiting for next year's anniversary. We're not here to tell you how to feel about any of it. We're just here to point out that somebody somewhere buried the interesting part of the story under a marching band. We dug it up anyway.